Good morning to everyone. My name is Gijo, also speaking to you on Tune Up Live Radio Station. Doctors in Nigeria requested and asked government that they need life insurance due to what is going on right now, and they need government to insure their family and them. So the question is, what is life insurance? I'm going to talk about life insurance for people in Nigeria or people in Africa that does not know what life insurance is. It is April 14, 2020. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you are not too stressed about what is going on. The only person we can depend on in all this is the Most High. So, what is life insurance? Life insurance or life insurance, especially in the Commonwealth of Nations, is a contract between an insurance policy holder and an insurer or assurer, where the insurer promises to pay a designated beneficiary a sum of money in exchange for a premium upon the death of an insured person. Often the policy holder, depending on the contract, other events such as terminal illness or critical illness can also trigger payment. The policyholder typically pays a premium either regularly or as one lump sum. So life policy are legal contracts, and the terms of the contract describe the limitation of the insured event. Specifically, exclusions are often written into the contract to limit the liability of the insurer. Common examples are claims related to suicide, fraud, war, riot, and civil commission. So it is very simple. Life insurance is when you have a contract, like now in America or in United States, every paycheck, you have a contract whereby you pay some amount of money for life insurance, and this can be used for when somebody grows and die, for your burial, for the expenses, and the rest of it can be given to your family. There's something also called health insurance, which most Nigerians does not have, and this is very important. And there's a lot of stuff in advanced country that is not in Africa yet. For more information about the doctor requesting for life insurance for them and their family, let's get that more information from Gift Ibrahim. Stay tuned.
Good morning, my name is Gift Ibrahim. I'm speaking to you live on Tune Up Station. Doctors and nurses demand life insurance as case E323. Nike Popola and Tunde Ajaja in the light of increasing spread and casualties arising from the coronavirus diseases. The Nigerian Medical Association, the National Association of Residential Doctors, and the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives have again called on the government to immediately put in place life insurance policy for their members across the country. This, they said, will further motivate their members on the front link of tackling the raging diseases, given the hazard they are exposed to on duty. 2 doctors in Edo State had been tested positive for the virus, while about 25 doctors comprising house officials, residential doctors, and consultants had been in self-isolation after coming in contact with COVID-19 patients. Similarly, in Lagos, the Chief Medical Director, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Professor Adetokunbo Fabanwo, told News Agency of Nigeria on Saturday that 4 nurses in the hospital had been placed in isolation after they had contact with a patient who died of the virus. He, however, said all the doctors took precautions when attending to the patient. There are 19 states with confirmed cases in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the head of the 3 medical associations, who spoke on behalf of their members, told Sunday Punch on Friday that even though the federal government had consistently muted the idea of life insurance for health workers, the implementation was belated. They noted, however, that there was no better time to put the policy in place than now. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, said in Abuja on Thursday that the government would be engaging with the insurance industry to package special health care insurance, which is life insurance for the health workers. She added the federal government recognizes the patriotism and sacrifice of our frontline health care workers, whose critical role in combating the COVID-19 pandemic placed their health and life at risk. Mr. Boss Mustafa said on April 3rd that the government was making efforts to provide medical and life insurance covered for the health workers battling the virus. I therefore wish to assure them to put in their utmost best as they battle to save us from these ravaging diseases. The task force had further emphasized the need to see the welfare of the health workers when it said on Wednesday that it did not want to lose the confidence of the health workers. While the local governments have made promises, states have largely kept mute on the issue of life insurance for the health workers. Article also said the health workers were the true heroes of the fight against coronavirus pandemic. He said having acknowledged the healthcare workers in the front line of the war against COVID-19 are our true heroes. A review that would enhance their hazard allowance should be given immediate consideration. Thank you once again for listening. My name is Gifton Mahon from Tune Up Station.